Hey guys, welcome back. This is Wind FX, and in this video, I'll be talking about order blocks and POIs, and how to pick POIs and valid order blocks on Synthetics. So I'll show you different kinds of order blocks and the ones that you can just pick, right? So first thing first, I Okay, let me just show you this. I would not be drawing this. I'll just be showing you because I know where they are and I can spot them. So anytime you see them, those order blocks, right? There, there are entry order blocks. How do I put it now? So let's assume you have this. Let me use. This drawing is messed up. So let me just remove this. So let's assume you want to take an entry from here. The entry order block I'm talking about is the one that you have here, or more like an entry confirmation, right? So I would call it entry order block for the sake of this video. I'll still talk about them when I'm doing a video on entries. So there are two other blocks I look out for. I look out for the one that forms at the point of interest and the one that forms at the entry where I want to take my entry. So those are the two I'll be talking about. So first, let's look at the point of interest or POI order block. So we have the bearish order block and the bullish order block. This is the bullish order block is like this. I'm having to draw again, but then let's just see how it goes. The bullish order block. So you have this green, right? You have this one green, and you have the black or red, anyone you want to call it, right? So how do you mark this order block? You mark it this way, like this. Mark it this way, and then you wait for price. You wait for price to come into it, right? Like this, and then buy. So wait for price to come into it, and then you buy. Then this is a bullish order block. The bearish order block is this. Bearish means you are selling, right? So you have a bearish engulfing. Basically, the red candle is engulfing the bullish candle. Yeah, a small bullish candle like that. So you extend this, yeah, extend this red. Okay. When picking this, you pick it from the green candle. You understand? Pick it from the green candle. Wait for price to come into it. And you sell. Basically. Now, there are other blocks that you can find, which is the morning star and the evening star. The morning star is this way. The morning star is this way. You have one bearish, bullish candle and two bearish candle. One bearish candle and two bullish candle. Two bullish candle like this. This is how you have it. So the bearish candle is always bigger. Always bigger. It should not be the other way around. Okay. It should not be the other way around. Sorry, it's still the red, green. A different green. Use this. Let me use the green. Emma Kobama. Sorry about the Yoruba. I'm not a Yoruba person actually, but I'm learning to speak. Pardon me. Okay, for this now, where do you draw your entry from? From here. Your POI from. POI will be from here. Right? Okay. So you wait for price to come into it, right? And then you buy. This is the morning star. So the evening star order block is this. You have a bullish candle and two bearish candle. One small one. This small one is sometimes a pin bar, most times a pin bar. So just make sure you see it in this form. The bearish candle, the last one is always the biggest. So that's one of the biggest. I have this here. I have this. You have this one as the red. You have this one as the red. So you wait for the for price to come. You mark it from the green, no? Yes, please. Mark it from the green. Wait for market to come into it. The market can sometimes kiss into it. Yeah. So then you sell. I hope this is clear. From here, you have the bearish engulfing order block, bullish engulfing order block, morning star order block, evening star order block. Mind you, the evening and the morning star, the one in between can be a pin bar. So let's dive straight into the charts. Please pardon my and note. For the bearish order blocks, the one that makes price go down, you will find them in a downtrend, as the name implies, bearish, right? The market is selling, and vice versa for the rest. So let's look at this. We can see this, right? So this is another block here. Can you see the bearish engulfing? This is the bearish engulfing. So where are you marking out from? You mark it from the week, right? And then you extend it out. You see this. Now, market did this because that's actually an inducement. This is actually the main order block here. So you pick this. So how to pick another block? Let me just start from there. A valid order block should have an inducement. A valid order block should have an inducement, and this is what you have here. So, so, so if you have that, just mark the whole of everything, the wick plus the body. Okay, this is synthetics. Market can decide not to eat the body and then start going your way. So you see that, see how market sold all the way to the downside, the low. Let's look for another so we'll be looking at it in line with a valid order block. This is also a valid order block here. It has inducements, right? Now this is a evening star. Evening star is for sales. Can you see this? Is this a evening star? Yeah, no, it's not. The first one, the next two should be a bearish candle, right? But if you want to use it, but I won't advise you use that actually. So this is a better evening star to use. This is a better evening star to use actually. This one is not really an evening star to me. Okay. This one fits the description. So you expand from here, right? From here, you expand, and then you wait for price to come into it, which it did, right? Mind you, it has inducement. So this is the inducement here. Oh yes, I'll be talking about inducement in my next video. So I'm supposed to have done that step before doing this video, but let's see how it goes. I'm supposed to have done that before uploading this. So I'll talk about inducement before I upload it so that you would understand the sequence. So this is the inducement here, and this is the liquidity. So I'll pick here liquidity. Market should take out the liquidity before it tags into the other block and then sell. Can you see that? Let's sell. let's look at another. So you see the market is actually bearish, and that's why it's selling from here. So from here, market started being bullish. Let's look at the other block the market tagged here that started making it go up like that. Okay, so there's another block here the market tagged into. Okay, it's not a valid order block, sure, but uh can you still manage it? I wouldn't advise, sure, but if you get, the only time you can use this is when you get a confirmation order block, which I would talk about. The market just kissed it, right? So if you get the confirmation order block, right? So first, before I come to the confirmation order block, let me look at the. So we've seen what now? Bearish engulfing, Abby. So you can look out for. We've seen an evening star there. I'm looking out for a bullish engulfing too. Now look at this. See, this other block did not hold. Why it did not hold? Because the trend has changed. Look at it. It didn't hold because the trend has changed. So mind you, trade within the trend. Trade within the trend. Okay. You can see another bullish engulfing here. Bearish engulfing. Please don't mind me. Bearish engulfing, right? It has an inducement. Look at the inducement there. Okay. As soon as market took out the inducement, right? As soon as market took out the inducement, it tagged into the order block and then gave us this nice confirmation entry, right? So this is a nice order block confirmation entry. Give us an evening star as confirmation entry. Once you see this, you don't even need to wait for a change in state of delivery or a change of character. Just sell. So we've touched one confirmation entry that way. The market is bullish now. Okay, so any other block we are looking out for should have inducement. So let me use this is the inducement for this other block if market eventually comes into it, right? So the market come into it. Nope. Which other one again? Market did not come into it. Yes, this is an other block that I did not talk about, and it has inducement. So this is the one I said I will not draw. Should you take it by yourself. But in these kinds of other blocks, these are not the common other blocks that you see. I will talk about them in my next video. Understanding complex other blocks. I'll talk about this in my next video. So watch out for it. Which other one again? So this is a valid. Is this a valid other block? Yeah, it has inducements. Inducement. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is what I want to use. It has inducement. So if market came in, that come into it. This is the other block here. This is the other block. So we are still bullish. Okay. So always wait for a break of structure first. A break of structure is what creates the point of interest. I don't know if I mentioned that, but a break of structure is what creates the point of interest. So it has created the point of interest here. We have don't worry, I'll still talk about this when I'm explaining inducement. The inducement or I ought to have explained inducement, sorry. So you have the entry here. So this is the break of structure. So it's a break of structure that creates the origin, which is the point of interest. Okay. So why am I marking all this as my points of interest? Because it has caused a break of structure. Yeah. So the origin that caused this break of structure is this. Yeah. Is this right here. but you can see this one did not give us any inducement. So, or rather, it gave us, it was far, yeah, and market did not come into it. So we are not using it. This is a break of structure again, right? And what caused this break of structure was this other block here. Does the other block have inducement? It does. The market come back into it? No. So no entry. Now look at this again. This is a break of structure here, right? So what's the origin of the break of structure? This is the origin of the break of structure. Does he have inducements? Yes. The market come back into it? Yes. The market give us a confirmation entry? Yes. The market buy? Yes. This is another break of structure. What's the origin? This is the origin. Did he give us inducement? Yes. The market come into it? No. We move. Now, market has changed bias here again. Okay. So sorry about this, please. Sorry about that. So, so market has changed bias here now to sell. So let's look for sells here. I've not talked about confirmation entry, and this video is already going to 20 minutes already. But I've spoken about one confirmation entry there. Confirmation entry, order block. That's another block. Okay. So break of structures we've been having. Okay, now look at this again. This is a break of structure and inducements here. Inducements. Market took out the inducements, tapped into the block and move. That's among the complex other blocks I'll talk about. Okay, and this is a confirmation entry too, a complex confirmation entry that I'll be talking about. Right? Complex confirmation entry. But the simple confirmation entry, one we've seen is the evening star order block confirmation entry. Now look at it. Look at this. Now this is a break of structure. Yeah, right. I don't want us to see the recent market. So now say so market. We're looking at two things here now. This is the other block. This other block that has been mitigated can still be used to. So we have the inducement. The inducement here. We have another inducement here. So for this kind of trade now, you have to wait for a confirmation entry to enter if market eventually comes into it and takes it out. So let's see. Let's see market comes into it and takes it out. Did you see that? Market came back into it, took out this first inducement here. This took out this inducement and tagged into this another block. This is the evening star order block. Can you see? Right. So draw our entry from here. So probably price we may not use this. So we are drawing our entry from here. Okay. Yeah. So this point here is our SL. Let me use okay. That's where we're putting our SL. This blue is our inducement. So this is another complex confirmation entry. Yeah. Complex confirmation entry. This, you know why? Because of these three things here. So I need to wait for a confirmation entry. Price can still come out and take this one because there's another block here that I wish price could come into. So let's see this if market entered it. Okay, so let's just play price and see. Okay, can you see price sold all the way? So our SL would have been here. I told you always target 1:3, which we hit. So that's that for this. Okay, this is another block too that price came into, right, and then give us a nice push to downside. Okay, so okay, let me not do this. So let's look for other ones. All this much, yeah, much. Let me just delete this. So I hope you guys are getting something from this. I really hope so. Please like, comment, and share too. Share the link to. So this is the other block here. This is another block here, right? That has inducements. Market came into it, right, and then gave us this nice push. These are other blocks that you can use sniper entry for. You can just enter without confirmation because the inducement is protecting it, except you have multiple port of interest you are looking into. Confirmation entry. Okay, this one confirmation entry here. A bearish engulfing candle. A bearish engulfing is a nice one, right? But if there's no inducement, please don't use a bearish engulfing. Wait for the complex order block entry or an M pattern, right, or a change in state of delivery. When you have, okay, let's say you have market gave us printed this kind of move for us as our entry confirmation. So just measure this with your Fibonacci and wait for price to come into the 50% and you sell from there. Your SL just above this here, and then you sell from there. We'll see an example shortly. Okay, this is an example here. So let me just delete this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Delete this. Delete. Okay. Okay. This is a complex order block too, which has inducement. So this is the inducement here. I can't wait to talk about this complex order block. But I can also call this an inside bar plus a complex order block. So market took out this. I've told you when trading a complex order block, you wait for confirmation. So after price tagged into it, right, even if it has inducement, you wait for confirmation. Now price gave us this nice bearish move, right? So you use your Fibonacci, measure the bearish move, wait for price to come back into it, into the 50%, and then you take your entry from there. Your SL above the wick of this here, right? And then you target the low or 3%, 3R, and then you're out. Easy peasy. Which other one again? Okay. Okay. This is a nice one here. So let me remove this. Please watch my video on understanding complex structure in synthetic indices. I'm putting it together. You will know how to pick your order block, where to pick your entry from. That video will teach you where to pick your entry from. So this has inducement or whatever you call it, right? And this is our order block, right? I picked the order block from there already. You can cover it with the week or just take 50% of it. You get? How do I mean 50%? That's what I mean. This is the other block, the bearish order block. So measure this, right, and take 50% of it. Take 50% of it, right, as the point of interest. Then wait for market to come back into it, right? Aha. See this. So this is another confirm. This is a nice confirmation entry. After you see this kind of entry where you get a bearish, a bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish stuff like this at the end here, it's more like if you go on a 1 hour time frame, you see that this is an M pattern, called an M pattern lower time frame. Right? Just sell from that place. You don't need to wait for any confirmation entry, right? So if you want to wait for a change state or delivery, fine, that's okay. So this video is already long. Thank you for watching. I hope you got one or two things from here. So please make sure you watch my video on inducement.